everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. So, how are you all doing? Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, the core of my heart. I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful and excited to go again with you all guys. Okay. Good afternoon. Congratulations. Thank you, Bacho. Thank you so much. I mean, we have been working very hard to make sure that that you guys are getting a better alternative to prepare for NEET entrance examination, and our entire team is like having that kind of a mission, and we want to complete that. Shah Rukh Khan. Happy Sri Gosalites anniversary. Thank you, Bacho. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm good. I'm great. I'm just waiting for a couple of guys to come up and we can begin. So thank you, Bacho. Thank you for that. Will you only teach chemistry for us? Yes. What do you want me to teach? I mean, Pramod, you want me to teach Sanskrit or what? Tell how atomic weights, sir. I'll teach that. I'll teach that, Han. Life, I'll definitely teach. No doubt about it. I'll teach multiple things which will help you in prospering in life, how to handle the life problems. Stuff. Telugu, I do not know. You teach me Telugu. I mean, no, I'm an engineer basically by degree. Okay, I mean, they will be putting today's class as such. Don't worry at all. Ela unnaru. Yes, I know that. Ela unnaru means bagunnaru, bagunnanu. Am I correct? Namaskar. That I know. 225. I am from Uttar Pradesh, city of Taj, city of love, Agra. Tinnara, Tinnanu. I do not know what I'm saying is correct or not. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So did you try to speak Telugu, we try to speak Hindi? No, then who will speak chemistry basically? I mean, you guys come over here, then teach me over there. So here that will be all gone. The first chapter, but I mean, here so we are just giving you an introductory part kind of stuff, okay? And that will see, okay, Mema, okay. For this institution, Sri Gosalites, and we will be celebrating it in the night as such. Why are you going after my hairs? I mean, as such. Okay, so did you find any answer? A party is there? Yes, definitely. And I'm inviting you all of you. I mean, over here. If you are here in Vijayawada, you can come over here. I mean, you will be having offline classes very soon. They will be announcing the date as such, and we are hoping that I see you soon. And we rock on nitrogen. Okay. So yeah, I remember the question. I remember the question. Like someone was asking me, school fee, wait for that, but I mean, you can ask those questions basically to the management. They will be happy to solve your queries regarding the management, the fees, when you'll be coming, all those stuff. So you can have that with the management. Okay. Atomic weight, sir, please, how to identify? Okay, see that. Okay. So, I mean, it will be better. I mean, if you ask me more, I mean, a precise question, it will be more. I'll start mole concept today. So we'll be doing some questions on mole concept today. Okay. Some concepts, some questions all together. Okay. So someone was asking me how to identify the atomic weight. How to identify the atomic weight, na? Yesterday class revision. Okay, I didn't teach anything yesterday. I was just giving you an introduction of what chemistry is about, how to study chemistry, and like what kind of questions you should be thinking about. The process of 11th and 12th class should not be about rote learning. It should be more about understanding and clarifying the questions. I mean, 2 questions you should make friends with. What are those 2 questions? Why and how? Okay. Yes, I'll be starting the mole concepts. Okay. Basics of mole concept. Okay, I'll be telling that stuff. So chalo, one more thing which we should do first of all, like say if I ask that how to identify the atomic weight kind of thing, so please listen over here. Suppose the element is X, they will write some number like say 7 and they will write something over there. This number is called actually mass number, and this is called atomic number. This is called atomic number. Okay. So is that clear? I mean, so if I give you like this thing, like say we are having carbon have the mass number 12 and atomic number 6. Getting it? So what is atomic number? Atomic number is basically number of protons in an atom. Mass number is basically number of neutrons plus number of protons, total number. Getting it? Yeah, P plus Z. Correct. Is it double to atomic number? Not always, but in general. Okay. So these mass number neutron plus proton, they are actually called nucleons. They are together called nucleons. Okay. Is that clear? You will be getting the notes, don't worry at all. I mean, this is very, very introductory. I'll be teaching you these things again in detail with lots of questions again. So here the purpose is to give you just a glance, just a view of this. It's a trailer kind of thing. Picture to abhi baki hai mere dost, okay? And you guys please try to come in time, because I mean every time you will come late, it will be a problem for us to repeat it again, okay? So please maintain the discipline in the class as such, okay? Chalo, theek hai. So this will be your mass number, this will be your atomic number. So what is atomic number? Number of protons. And what is mass number? Number of neutrons plus number of protons. Is that clear? Is that clear now? Coco, what is the difference between molecular mass and atomic? I'm coming there, beta. I'm coming there. One by one we'll go there. No, at this mass number is not always double of atomic number. Say for example, there is something called isotopes. Isotopes are those species. Isotopes, I'm repeating again, are those species which have got same. I mean, this atomic number is also given by Z, written by Z, okay? And this is written by the letter called A, which have the same Z but different M. Different A. That is the mass number. For example, let us take an example. Example will be carbon 12, 6, carbon 13, 6, carbon 14, 6. So these are the isotopes of carbon. So all of them are having the same atomic number. Number of protons are same. But over here you can see that number of nucleons, that is neutron plus proton, are different. Yes or no, boys and girls? Is that clear? So it is not always that it will be double. Generally it is double, but not always. Okay. Here the protons are same, but the mass number is different. So what is the meaning of that? Let's see that as well. Let me tell you one thing. So what is the meaning of this thing? The meaning of this thing is that in this part, if I ask you what is the number of protons, what is the number of protons? Protons will be 6. Okay, that is called protons. And how about neutrons? Neutrons will be again how much in this case? 6 only. Yes or no, everyone? Yes, very good, because we all know that this A is equal to N plus P. Number of neutrons plus number of protons. Who will tell me in this what is the number of protons? 6. Number of neutrons, how many? Come on, number of neutrons. 13 minus 6, very good, it will be 7. Who will tell me in this protons will be how many? How many protons? Students, very good, 6. And number of neutrons, how many? Come on, very good, 8. Very good, very good. I mean, you can see that the identity of an element here, which element I'm talking about? I'm talking about one element called carbon. I'm talking about carbon. Is that clear? So, I mean, number of neutrons are different every time I'm talking about, but number of protons, boys and girls, they are same. So number of protons are the ID, fingerprint, it's the DNA, Aadhaar card of an element. How you will differentiate one element from the other? It depends on what? Number of protons, that is called Z. Is that clear? Like say, let's take one more example. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, chalo, aajao, come on. Let's say we are having carbon 6 and 14, nitrogen 7 and 14. Are you getting it? Everyone is getting that or not? It may be like say oxygen 8 or 14. Here you can see the mass number is same. Mass number is same, but atomic number is different. These are called isobars. They are called isobars. You can see the elements are different here. Yes or no? But in isotope element is same. Element is same. Is that clear? No. Don't worry about definitions, beta. Don't worry about definitions. Just listen to me. Understand that thing. This will all come in detail. It's not as if we are not going to do it again. I'll do it again. Because when we will begin the proper curriculum, the atomic structure will be the first chapter as such. Okay? As such. And after that, this will be coming. So I'll be discussing these things in atomic structure. Okay? Don't worry. Just listen to me. Understand and keep on doing few questions, I mean, as such, and rather than see one piece of advice for everyone, you can write down, because something should be written, because when there will be some test is there, so you have to do the questions basically. So we will be growing from here. Like what? The preparation will not be exactly like the way we were preparing in the 9th and 10th class. So in 9th and 10th class, what was happening? We were writing everything. But here we cannot write everything. We have to understand. And then accordingly, we will be writing our own definitions. Okay? There will be books given to you. The definitions will be there in the books, in the NCERT. Pujita, you came late. Why you came late, beta? I mean, see, please be punctual in the class. Otherwise, this will be very problematic. Video is blurring. I'll tell that. Why do neutrons increase in each carbon? No. It's not. See what I'm saying. All these atoms, they were not created by me. They were created by God. So you can ask that question to God, that God, why did you keep 8 neutrons here and 7 there, basically? The purpose of science is not to go that how it was, like say, done by God kind of thing. See, God has created certain things. Now our job is to understand that when this is happening, yes or no? So what will be the repercussions of that, effect of that? Is that clear? Is that clear? So, I mean, yes, carbon having the 3 isotopes, one is having 6 neutrons, other having 7, and the next having 8 neutrons. Okay. But the point is that you should ask questions, Vishal. The question was good. There is no problem in that question. And that's why I really motivate people to ask questions. Okay. These are called radioactive isotopes. Not all are called radioactive. Some are called radioactive. Some are called radioactive. Okay. Isotope Shanmukh. I mean, See, I mean, if I ask you, Shanmukh, that what will be definition of isotope, I believe you can all say that. See that? They contain same number of protons and different mass number. Same number of protons. You can see that. And different mass number. That's the definition. So you should be smart enough to write down the definitions better. Are you getting it? Because the syllabus of 11th and 12th is like bit bigger, comparatively bigger better. You have to understand that stuff. Okay. Yes. I mean, see, Pawan has written the beautiful definition, same atomic number, but different neutrons. Okay. So, I mean, it's just like that when I'm explaining something. So it is always better to understand rather than writing that stuff and trying to mug it up. Once you understand, you can write down your own definition, and that we all have to grow. All have to grow. Is that clear, beta, to all of you? No, Vardhan, we simply cannot say that 12C6 is an isotope or not. Hai na? To have an isotope, we need more. I mean, only this is an isotope is the wrong question. I mean that we can compare these two. Are these two isotopes or not? Yes, they are isotopes, but these two are not isotopes, because here what is happening? The number of protons are different, but the mass number is same. So these are called isobars. So when they will ask you questions, I'll ask you few of them. Don't worry at all. Don't worry at all. I'll ask you questions. Okay. How can you find that the element has isotopes? No, there is nothing like that, Satvik. They will never ask you which element is having isotopes or not. There are few things. See, in 11th and 12th class, the syllabus is very limited. So you should understand that what kind of question NEET or IIT can ask you. They will not ask you these kind of questions. I mean, only famous questions will be asked. Like what? Like they will ask you the things about, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. They'll ask you from element, I mean, atomic number 1 to 20. I mean, you should learn at least this much. That's it. Okay. Are you getting it? So atomic number 1 to 20 you should learn, and that is what they are going to ask you. They will not ask you things beyond that, not beyond that. And okay, and it is not also possible that we can learn the entire chemistry in the 11th and 12th class also. 11th and 12th class is just an introduction to the real chemistry. The deeper chemistry will come later on when you are doing BSc, MSc, PhD kind of thing. Yes or no, beta? Oh, I believe the people are coming late, and that's why they're asking these questions. That is a problem. That is a problem. Normally what happens when I take the normal class, so like I have been waiting here from 2:30 only, but I was waiting for you people to come and join the screen, but I found that some of you are coming late. So normally what happens, see, there is an idea of discipline. So you have to be very disciplined, beta, na? Understand that stuff. Okay. Okay. Chalo, theek hai. No, I mean, they must have given you the timetable as such for tomorrow, yesterday. No. Okay. See, Rajinder is saying they have given it. Even they gave me also. Riya is also saying. Pujita is also saying. So how did you left? Chalo, theek hai. It's okay. So what are isobars? What are isobars? It's okay. Let's have it. Come on. Isobars are those elements which have same mass number but different atomic number. And what is atomic number? Atomic number is the number of protons. Okay. So who will tell me number of protons? How many? 6 here, 7 here, and 8 here. Is that clear? Yeah. And how many neutrons are there in this? 8. How many over here? 7. How many over here? 6. Yes, that's it. Very good, boys and girls. Ni Pellam Bagundi. What is that? I do not know at all. Ni Pellam Bagundi. I mean, please write in English or in Hindi. That's what I know, but I do not know Telugu. I mean, how is your wife? How is my wife? What my wife has to do with this class? क्या लोग हो तुम लोग? अच्छा, it means your wife is nice. मेरी wife अच्छी है. Where did you see my wife? Okay. Anyways, thank you. I'll say the compliment to her. Okay. Anyways, गजब हो तुम लोग, खतरनाक लेवल है तुम्हारा भाई, हैट्स ऑफ। ऑलराउंडर से लड़के मेरे खतरनाक लेवल पर है। Okay, okay, no, it's okay, it's okay. They are all like still learning. They will all learn. Don't worry at all. Chalo. So is that clear to all of you? What is isobar? What is isotope? Yes or no? हाँ, लड़कियां भी हैं, not always boys. Okay, okay. ठीक है, ठीक है। अरे तुम इधर देखो पहले, तुम मुझे कितना डिस्टर्ब करते हो। You people disturb me a lot. Once again tell. Now what? अब मैं यही करता रह, see what do you want me to do? I mean you want me to revise this page again and again, again and again? Okay, Charan, don't get angry. It's okay. It's okay, beta. It's okay. It's okay. Take it easy. Okay. Isobar. Isobar are the elements which have got, I mean, same mass number. What is mass number? This is called mass number. A is equal to n plus p. Number of neutrons plus protons. Number of neutrons plus protons. Okay. Okay. So you can see that it is 14, 14, 14. There is carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. So here the total number of neutrons plus protons are same, but number of protons are different, completely different. No, they can have Aman, anyone can have same mass number. It's just that you have to count out. You have to count. Yes, say. Okay. See, I'll give you a few more examples. Like say, okay, who will tell me now what are these examples called? Like say, I'm giving you potassium 14 and 19 and calcium 40 and 20. These two elements are what? Isotopes or isobars? Who will tell me? Come on. Very good. Very, very good. Everyone is giving me correct answer. I'm waiting for someone to give me a wrong answer. Anyone giving me wrong answer? No. Oh. Isotope. Someone gave me isotope as an answer. Isotope is the wrong answer. Isobar is the correct answer. See that the mass number is what? Mass number is basically n plus p. Neutrons plus proton, that is same. But you can see that Z, that is called nothing but protons, is how much? Same. No, that is also different. That is also different. Yes or no? Here it is like say Z is what? Or you can say protons. How many? 19 and 20. But A is what? A is 40 and 40 here. If A is same, they will be called isobar. Is that clear? Yeah. Number of electrons? No, they are not coming as of now, right now. No, number of electrons we are not talking as of now. We are talking about nucleus only, which contains neutrons and protons. So why don't you guys put up your real name? I mean, it's very difficult to tell that 949493 is talking to me. Like it's like jail inmates talking to me. What is the use of learning isobar? No, Rajinder, it's not about learning isobar, because soon you will be learning the different properties. Okay. Like you will be learning chemical properties, mechanical properties, all those stuff. So there you will be using that stuff. That's why. So I have a trick for remembering isotopes. Means tops are different. Isobar means bars. So bottom are different. Okay, not bad. Okay, but not only mass number, but any other character is same. No, Abhinav, yes. Wait. The topic, the purpose is not just this thing, beta. Okay. Is that clear? We'll come to that slowly and slowly. Let me move towards the mole concept. Okay. No, there is no specific name as such. Ishwar, there is nothing like that. Okay. Isotones, Tejaswini, we'll do it later on. We will do it later on. The purpose is not to teach you isobar, isotopes, isotone, isodiaphers. That will come later on. Okay. Surya, why is the mole concept required in chemistry? Achha, you guys ask these questions in the live class, physical class, or only on this online platform only? I'll teach you, bacho. See, I'll be coming there. Raj, just give me some time. I'll coming there. So, but that thing is clear. Okay. So, who will tell me? How about this part, beta? How about this part? Hydrogen 1 1, hydrogen 1 2, hydrogen 1 3. So, what are these? Isotopes or isobars? They are isotopes because here the number of protons, are same. Proton is 1, 1, 1. But A is what? Different. 1, 2, and 3. These are called isotopes. Very good. No, there is no need to learn that kind of thing. Yeah, very good, Bachu. Very good. So see, I'll tell you what. This is called protium, this is called deuterium, this is called tritium. Okay? This they will teach you. Bachu, please listen to me very carefully. I'm just telling you how to study in the 11th and 12th class. We cannot study just by asking random questions. We will not move much far basically over there. So what I'm saying, just understand what I'm saying. Like someone was asking, sir, what are isotones? What are this? That will come. This is not the end of chemistry. It will come. Have patience. I'll teach them. Okay. So, but right now the problem is that many of the people sitting in front of me, they do not know the basics. So I'm just telling them few basic things, because I'll need them in mole right now. Getting it? Now listen to me. Chalo, aajao. So that is clear to all of you. Okay. Chalo, aajao. Come. Okay, come. Now, one very important thing, beta. Very important thing, that P means proton. What is P? P means proton. N means neutron. Today there is a problem because most of you were not aware of the time as well, so that's why you have joined it late. Okay. Surya, understand, I told you yesterday what, when, who, these questions are not important, beta. Okay, understand, Surya, please understand. I'll teach you, but I mean, if you allow me, then I'll teach you. But if you keep on popping up some question from here and there, it will be difficult, very difficult. Bhavita, I'll tell what is mole. Allow me. See, you people have been learning the chemistry, physics in a wrong way. I'm putting it in a correct way. Allow me. Have patience. Just understand what I'm teaching you. Understand that. Okay. Okay. The class is not slow, Suman. I mean, because understand, people have come from different backgrounds, and okay, so understand. Okay, understand and maintain the discipline, but because it will be your loss, not mine loss. Getting it? Or else I'll have to basically shut down the messages. Basically, are you getting it? So please have patience and allow me to teach. Okay. Okay. Come on now. So what I'm saying, understand the magic of chemistry. Like how you will identify that given element or given atom is an atom of chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, carbon, nitrogen. What is the identity? How you will? No, not they will see. When you see an atom, it will not be symbol kind of thing. Yes. That will not symbol. It is basically the number of protons you will count up. The proton number, or that is called atomic number. So what I'm giving you the atomic numbers. Atomic numbers of few elements. So let's see that hydrogen, I'm giving you atomic number. Okay. I'm writing atomic number over here. Atomic number, it will be 1. Helium, it will be 2. Lithium, it will be 3. Beryllium, it will be 4. Boron, it will be 5. Carbon will be 6. And nitrogen, it will be 7. Oxygen will be 8. Fluorine will be 9. Neon will be 10. Sodium will be 11. Magnesium will be 12. 13. This will be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay? It's okay. Okay, you have learned in the class 6, but I'm saying I'll be learning them. So whenever you see 8 in mathematics, that number or that element should be what? Oxygen. Very good. You will learn them. They will be teaching you the inorganic chemistry and something in the organic also. Stay with me. Achha, if you see the number 10, If they give you mathematically number 10, which element they're talking about? They're talking about neon. If they give you number 5, they're talking about boron. They're talking about boron. Very good. 3, they're talking about lithium. Yes or no? Okay. We have got potassium as well. Potassium means 19, calcium means 20. So you are supposed to learn till here only. I mean, they are the useful things. Getting it? Very good. If you see 11 means what? Sodium. 11 means sodium. So that's how you are going to identify the elements, okay, with the help of the mathematics. Mole concept is all about doing mathematics in chemistry, basically. Yes or no? Good. Very good. Very good. So can I move forward? Everyone has written that stuff, the required thing. Okay. Chalo, aage badhte hain. Let's move forward. Okay. Like, so one thing is for sure now. Okay. Who will tell me what is a chemical reaction? What is a chemical reaction? Because chemistry is full of chemical reactions only. I'll give the trick, bache. That will come, Dheeraj. They will come later on. Over here. This is not the end of the class. Okay. So what is a chemical reaction? When you will say a chemical reaction has occurred, when will you say a chemical reaction has occurred? Okay. I'll tell you what. For any chemical reaction to occur, we need one thing that is called transfer of electrons are required, or transfer of charge is required. So it is the electrons who participate in the chemical reaction. Who will participate in the chemical reaction. For a larger extent, boys and girls, physical chemistry or inorganic chemistry, they all will deal with what? Chemical reactions only. They will all deal with chemical reactions. So what are chemical reaction? Where the transfer of electrons occur. That means in the chemical reactions, one thing is not participating. Nucleus does not participate. Nucleus will not participate. Okay. And if the nucleus is going to participate, that will be called nuclear reactions. That will be called nuclear reaction. Yes or no? So there are two types of reactions. There are two types of reactions where we will divide the chemistry into chemical reaction as well as nuclear reaction. In chemical reaction, transfer of electron is occurring, while in the nucleus reaction, the nucleus will participate. Protons and neutrons will participate. Is that clear to all of you? Very simple, very simple. Okay. So let me club it again. So let's say chemistry is basically all about learning reactions. Reactions are of two types. One is chemical reactions, okay, and another one is nuclear reaction. So this will be dealt in nuclear chemistry. This will be dealt in basically physical, organic and inorganic. Okay. So here we do what? Transfer of electrons. Here we have got transfer of neutrons and protons. Is that clear? So one thing which is not going to participate in chemical reaction will be, nucleus. Nucleus does not participate. It will remain as it is. Is that clear? Is that clear to all of you? Yes, very good. So that means since mole concept is understanding mathematically the reactions, getting it? That is all about the gist of mole concept. Is that clear? Very good. Very good. Okay. It's about the application part. It's about the application part. Now the problem with the chemistry is that okay. now? Okay. Now the fact is that is it okay? Am I visible and audible to all of you? Okay. Okay. Okay, now see this thing. But the problem with chemistry is that in chemistry, what we have got, the atoms react, है ना? See what I'm saying? Like say, if I talk about atoms as such, है ना? And I talk about molecules as such. So what will happen? A carbon atom will react with oxygen. Okay, so there will be a transfer of electrons occurring. Okay, and I'll get CO2. But the point is that I'm talking about one atom and one molecule. I cannot see one atom of carbon. I cannot see one molecule of oxygen also. And I cannot see CO2 also, the product. I cannot see. The basic thing is that a chemical reaction occur between a single atom. Okay, a single atom of carbon and single atom of or single molecule of oxygen. But I cannot see them. So these atoms and molecules, they belong to a world called micro world. They belong to a world called micro world. Micro world means something which is not visible, something which is not visible. Okay. But if I ask you to go into the laboratory and do this experiment, what he will say, sir, give me some carbon, like say, give me some, like say, 100 gram of carbon and give me some oxygen. So I cannot give you oxygen atom. So I'll give you what? A jar of O2, a jar of O2, maybe of 10 liter, maybe of 15 liters, whatever. And then you will have a reaction giving you CO2 in a different jar. Yes or no? This is called big world, my world, where I can see the things. This is called macro world. This is called macro world. Is that clear? Is that clear to all of you? Okay, this is called macro world. Now, the thing is that I have to perform experiment in the macro world, but I mean the atoms and the molecules, they exist in the micro world. Is that clear or not? Okay. Now, I have to travel from micro to macro world. Okay. Is that clear? So now the job of physical chemistry is basically to travel from micro world, which is invisible world where atoms and molecules live, okay, and into my world where I can see them as such. This will be called macro world. Macro world. Okay, this is the job of physical chemistry, from moving from micro to macro and from macro to micro. I hope you have seen those movies, the what is that called? Marvel movies called Thanos movie. What is that movie called? Endgame. So you can see that over there, one person is able to travel from micro to macro world. They become very small and they come in their own world kind of thing. Yeah, Avengers, Infinity War. Yeah, correct. The Ant-Man was the person who was able to do that stuff. Very good, very good. I mean, so this job is basically in chemistry is done by mole. Is done by mole. So when you will put this switch on, if you are in the macro world, you will come in the micro, and if you're in the micro, you will come in the macro world. This thing is called mole. Now I think it is very clear now that why we need to study mole. It will I'll make it more clear as the chapter proceeds, but that is the real job of mole concept. Is that clear? Yes or no? Yes or no, boys and girls? Okay. Okay, that's good. So what we need, to move from micro to macro world. In the micro world, the atoms lives, atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons, molecules, all these things like which are invisible, they survive. And over here, we need to perform experiments. Okay, here we will have like say weight in terms of like say gram or kg, volume in terms of liter or meter cube, whatever it is like. Yes or no? But here, if you are talking about weight, the weight will be in terms of a unit called AMU, atomic mass unit. Yes or no? Wait a minute. Sorry, I mean, there are a few people who are trying to disturb the class as such. So was just putting them in the line kind of thing. Okay. So I have just asked my person, I mean, to remove them. I mean, as soon as you see any offensive things. So what will happen if I will shut down the chat basically? So you will not be able to ask some basic questions which you are willing to ask. So like we are having certain people in the market who do not want us to perform the way we are going to perform. So we are doing that, Bachu. We are doing that. There are people who don't want us to give them competition. So they are using all those kind of gimmicks to disturb us, and they are trying the level best to make our life hell. But it's because of your love and affection that we are getting so much of strength that we'll stand by, and we'll keep on giving the best whatever we can. Okay. 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 Wait. Sanjit, we are doing that. It's not that easy, beta. It's not that easy. Okay, so I've just asked the team. I mean, because they are busy in other classes as well, na? So I've just asked the people to come up, and we are trying a little best. Okay. Okay, go. So that is it. So see, for example, one day you become a doctor and you are getting, say, All India rank 1. So you go to your mom and disclose the news that, mom, I have done the All India topping and I have achieved rank number 1. I want sweets. I mean, can you find me some sweets? So your mom goes to kitchen and she brings up a packet of laddus, and she picks one laddu, and you're very happy. Okay, I'm going to get some laddu kind of thing. And she will pick the laddu and just take the one, I mean, spike from that and keep the remaining laddu there. And then she will break the laddu in 10 pieces kind of thing. And like, again, that remaining piece in 10 more pieces. So if she gives you, have it. I mean, have the taste of it. What you will say? That, mom, stop joking, basically. I mean, that I won't be able to taste it at all. Is that clear or not? Okay. Okay. So what happens? We need basically a simple dose of that. I mean, at least that much of dose which we can at least feel. I cannot feel 1 atom or 2 atoms or 3 atoms. They are very, very small. Yes or no? They are very, very small. So at least I need something which I can sense, which I can feel basically. Is that clear? Yes, completely correct. Okay. So I'll be feeling that stuff where in the macro world, I mean, which gives me substantial amount, a significant amount, which I can taste. Is that clear? Okay. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Okay, so that's why we know that reaction will be actually occurring between what? Between atoms and molecules. Okay, but you will be observing where? In the macro world, where you can measure their weights in grams, kilograms, volume in liter, meter cube, whatever. Yes or no? Is that clear? Okay, that's good. That's great. Okay, now that's why I need mole. That's why I need mole. But one thing is for sure that, see, suppose there is a micro. One of you said very good thing, basically, that suppose there's a micro laddu which I cannot taste, I cannot feel. Yes or no? But I want the real laddu in the macro world. Now, coming from here to here, I mean, the taste of this micro laddu and the taste of this macro laddu should be same. Yes or no? Yes or no? It cannot be different. Otherwise, that will not be called laddu. It will be called something else. Similarly, if you start with an atom of carbon, so when you come over here, it should be the same carbon atom. Yes or no? It should be the same carbon atom. Agree or not? While coming from here to here, it cannot become oxygen. It cannot become oxygen. It has to be carbon only. Yes or no? So what I'm saying, when you're moving from micro to macro world, the identity of the atom should not change. Yes or no? Good, very good, very good. Now, how you will keep this identity same? Now, that is what actually mole is about. You're going to learn the real definition of mole over here. Getting it? Chalo, I'll come over here. Let me teach you. If I ask you, you people know that table of 817? You people know that? Sir, we do not know table of 10 properly. I mean, how you're expecting us to give the table of 817? So what I'll say, if I multiply this by the reciprocal of 817, what will be the product? It will basically 1. Very good. If I say, you people know the table of 1943? Sir, we do not know 817. You are asking even more larger question. You are insulting us, sir. Please. But if I ask you to multiply by the reciprocal, it will be 1. It will be 1. So what is happening around? It is very easy for me to identify the reciprocals over here. Similarly, now look over here. Look over here, bacho. If I ask you one very important thing, that what is the weight of one proton and one neutron? You people know this or not? The weight of one proton and one neutron is almost same. Almost same. Weight of one proton and one neutron is almost same, and that is equal to 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24 grams. 1.6 into 10 to power of 24 grams, and that is basically nothing but 1 AMU. It will be very difficult for me. It is approximately, it is all approximately. It will be very difficult for me to keep on writing 1.6 10 to power minus 24 gram always again and again. So I choose a simple unit. What is that unit? That is basically 1 AMU. That is basically 1 AMU. No, it's not Planck's constant. It is not Planck's constant, beta. It is not Planck's constant. Okay. It is called 1 AMU. Okay. Now see that what I'm saying. See, if I multiply 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24, okay, by its reciprocal 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24. Are you getting it? What I'll get? I'll get 1 again. I'll get 1 again. But remember now, if I put, like, say, this is gram over here, I believe this will also be gram. Is that clear to all of you? Very good. Because this and this so will cancel. Only gram will remain now. Okay, it will be 1 gram. Agree or not? Agree or not? Boys and girls, this number when you will solve, you will get 6.02 10 to power of 23. This number is nothing but Avogadro's number. That's why I was telling you yesterday that Avogadro's number is not my phone number or anybody's phone number. This number is nothing but this only. The reason is that when you will be moving from micro to macro world, okay, the ID should not change. The ID should not change. Because ID cannot change, I need a number which will make the mathematics same, either in the micro world or in the macro world. I'll make it more clear. Now remember that. Chalo, who will tell me what is the weight of, say, helium or hydrogen? What is the weight of hydrogen, boys? I mean, atom I'm talking about. It is basically 1 AMU. Agree or not? Because it is 1. Okay, how many will say what is the weight of helium? It will be 4 AMU. We have done this exercise yesterday. Yes, very good. Who will tell me the weight of carbon atom? That this will be called atomic weight. This will be called atomic weight. Weight of one atom. Weight of one atom. This will be basically 12 AMU. Very good. Who will tell me about oxygen? 16. It will be 16 AMU. Very good. Who will tell me about sodium? Sodium is 23. Very good. This will be 23 AMU. So these are the atomic weights. Weight of one atom. Weight of one atom. One atom is something which you cannot see, you cannot feel, you cannot realize. So that weight is like, say, very, very less, very, very less. Okay. So this weight is measured in what? AMU. Weight of one atom, one molecule, one electron, one proton, it is all measured in AMU. So AMU is a very, very small unit. Very, very small unit. Okay. It is used where? This all is used in micro world. Micro world. Agree or not? AMU means atomic mass unit. Atomic mass unit. Okay. Atomic mass unit. Agree or not? Okay. Now see that. Now see that. What I'm saying. What I'm saying. If oxygen, there is oxygen atom. Oxygen is what? 16. This weight in the micro world. What is the weight in the micro world? Who will tell me? In the micro world, it will be 16 AMU. 16 AMU. Now I want to go where? In the macro world. I want to go in the macro world, my world, where I want to see it. So I have to do what? I have to multiply by what? Avogadro number. Hello? That is called Avogadro number. That will be what? How much? Follow? Into Na. Yes or no? Remember that? This thing again, see, 1 AMU, or you see that 1.6 10 to power of minus 16 gram, 24 gram, sorry, my mistake. Minus 24 gram into 1 upon 1.6 10 to power of minus 24. This was like what, boys and girls? 1 gram? This was 1 gram or not? I mean, this is what? Avogadro number. So, I mean, and what is this? This is nothing but 1 AMU. This is nothing but 1 AMU. And this is what? Avogadro number. So, when you will multiply these two, I'll get what? 1 gram. Agree or not? Agree or not, everyone? This is 1 AMU. This is Avogadro number, this part. Agree or not? Everyone getting this or not? Avogadro number, I'll tell you what. 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24. 1 upon this will be 6 into 10 to power of 23 approximately. This is called Avogadro's number, Na. It is given by Na. This is called Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number. Is that clear? Is it clear? Everyone? Why do you done 1 by Na? No, I'll tell you what. Is it clear or not, boys? Everyone getting it or not? Okay. Na, this Na is short form of Avogadro's number. It is also written as Na. Okay? Okay. I'll come back again. So one thing is for sure, one by one, 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24 gram. Will you all agree? This is called 1 AMU, 1 atomic mass unit. Is it clear? Is it clear? I am explaining that again. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. No, I'm just giving you approximate value. Dheeraj, there is no point in doing 6.02. You cannot solve the questions with 6.02, but you can definitely get right answer with 6 as well. Okay. Now what I'm saying, Acha, who will tell me what is 1 upon 1.6 10 to power of minus 24? This is 6 into 10 to power of 23. Okay, this is called Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number, which is in short written as Na, is called Na. Is that clear? Oh, good. Everyone? Okay, and you people, everyone knows that I have done it. 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24 into 1 upon 1.6 into 10 to power of minus 24 will be equal to what? Will be equal to 1. Agree or not? Very good. But I mean, since I'm worried about this part, so I'll put gram over here. I'll put gram over here, and once I put gram over here, I know what is this. This thing is 1 AMU, 1 atomic mass unit. Okay, and what is this? This is Avogadro's number, Na, and I'll get what? I'll get 1 gram. So 1 AMU into Na will be called 1 gram. 1 AMU into Na will be called 1 gram. Is that clear or not? Remember that 1 AMU and Avogadro number, they are reciprocal. They are reciprocal. Is that clear to all of you? Everyone? Yes or no? Clear? Can I move forward now? Yeah. 1 upon, yes, correct. So what I'm saying now, who will tell me 2 AMU, now see 1 AMU into Na is actually 1 gram. 2 AMU into Na will be equal to how much? 2 gram. Very good. Because actually they will cancel up. They will cancel up. They are reciprocals. AMU and Avogadro number are actually reciprocals. Hai na? Very good. Okay. 10 AMU into Na will give you what? 10 gram. Now everyone should understand, I cannot feel 10 AMU. 10 AMU means, I mean, 10 atoms, no, very, very small unit of mass. I cannot feel it, but I can feel 10 grams. Agree or not? This is for micro world. This thing is for micro world, which I cannot see, which I cannot feel. But this thing is for what? Macro world. Macro world, where I can feel it. So what I'm saying, suppose come over here. Next thing I'll teach you what. Suppose I know that if I take 1 AMU, like what is 1 AMU? It is the weight of 1 hydrogen atom. Agree or not? The weight of 1 hydrogen atom will be 1 AMU. You all agree or not? Helium atom will have a weight of what? 4 AMU. Carbon atom will have a weight of 12 AMU. Yes or no? We have done it yesterday. Getting or not? Good, very good. Who will tell me the weight of oxygen atom? 1 oxygen atom will be how much? 16 AMU. But you all know that I cannot feel 16 AMU. I cannot feel 12 AMU. It is very, very light. I cannot simply feel that. Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone getting it now? But since I want basically the things to be measured basically in what? Micro world. So what I'll do, I'll multiply by Na. Now see this thing. Now see this thing in the micro world. In the micro world, and here I'll put the macro world. Macro world. You see that? If I take hydrogen atom, its weight will be what? 1 AMU. If I take 1 hydrogen atom, its weight will be 1 AMU. But if I have to move here, where in the macro world, multiply this by Avogadro number. Multiply this by Avogadro number. So it will be what? 1 gram. So in macro world, it will be 1 gram. 1 gram I can feel. 1 gram I can buy also. But 1 AMU I cannot see at all. Now similarly, if I give you helium, a helium atom, helium will be what? 4 AMU. This 4 AMU I cannot sense, I cannot feel, I cannot weigh. But if I multiply by Avogadro number, I'll get what? 4 gram. I'll get 4 gram. Yes or no? Very good. Now you all know that if I say, if I give you a number called say 16. If you say 16, what is the ID of which element I'm talking about? Oxygen. Very good. You know the mathematics Aadhaar card. The Aadhaar card of an element is what? The nucleus. The nucleus, yes or no? So oxygen being the 16, you will have what? 16 AMU, yes or no? And I multiply by Na, I'll get what? 16 gram, yes or no? Very good, very good. One last question. If I say carbon 12. So in micro world, if I take one carbon atom, it will be 12 AMU. I cannot sense it. But if I want to go in the macro world where I want to feel it, it will be 12 gram. Yes or no? And you all can see that in the micro world as well as in the macro world, the Aadhaar card is same. Aadhaar card is same. It is not changing. So you can identify all the elements with the help of what? The nucleus. So 4, 16, 12 and 12. Now what I'm saying, bacho, is that this number, these number, they are called atomic weight. They are called atomic weight in micro world. But the same number, beta, in the macro world are called gram atomic weight. Gram atomic weight. When you express the atomic weight in terms of gram, is called gram atomic weight. But in terms of, AMU, it's normally called what? Atomic weight. Is that clear to all of you now? That why we are doing this mole thing? This is nothing but Na. Na is nothing but, boys and girls, 1 mole only. 1 mole contains Avogadro number of entities. Is that clear? Is that clear or not? I think how 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number. Why it is like, say, Avogadro number? Because when you are moving from micro to macro world, you will multiply, you will use this switch and you will come over here, but number, the Aadhaar card remains same. Aadhaar card remains same. Is that clear? No, Shanmukh, why will multiply by 2Na? Why we'll multiply by 2Na, but yes, we can multiply, it will become 2 mole. It will become 2 mole. Manideep, there are basic, simple basic things. So things will be constructed in the later lectures. Okay. Now listen to me. Next question. Next category of question. Like, see that. So suppose if you're having 5 AMU and I multiply by Avogadro number, I'll get what? How much? How much I'll get? 5 gram. I'll get 5 gram. Like, what is this, beta? What is this? Gram atomic weight. And what is this actually? Atomic weight. It is basically atomic weight. Agree or not? Very good. Now, when you will see the questions, they will simply give you 5 as a number. They will give you Aadhaar card. The people who are willing, sir, I want to work in the micro world. Okay, you go and make it 5 AMU. You can do this, you will get the same answers. But sir, no, sir, I want to work basically in the macro world. You go there, but now take 5 gram. Okay? ID remains same. ID will not change. ID will not change. Aadhaar card will not change. Is that clear? That's why they teach you the mole. Because what happens, boys and girls, students? Ha, beta. Papur, beta, you ask your question. Beta, beep, Nami kya hai? Similar. Ha, the region will change. Beta, you ask it out. Papuri. Be quick, beta, be quick. I'll come, Vishwa, there. I'll come. Don't worry at all. Don't get entrapped in the definitions. You can read any definition, but no one is going to explain this thing. No one knows this thing, bache. They know definitions and they don't handle any question of that stuff. 5 is given below, then sir, atom. No, sir, then atom. Kya bol rahe beta? 5 is given, no. So then the atom, no, atom they will not ask you. They'll simply ask you that, we are giving the element, what is the atomic weight of that? That thing you're asking, the atomic weight and the element will come in the inorganic chemistry. That is very simple. That is very simple, but this is very, very difficult, beta. Beta, ask doubt, beta. Ask doubt. Read me, you can ask. Why doesn't electron get attracted towards the proton? Suleiman Sheikh, beta, we'll handle that when I'll teach you atomic structure. There we will handle that. Na? So I mean, people coming over here, they broke my flow basically. Na? So they were using all those kind of useless, abusive things. I mean, not civilized things. These people who are like behind that, I know them, but in nuclear reaction, which does not change. In nuclear reactions, so bache, everything will change, but it is the nucleus which changes, beta. है ना? The nucleus, they will participate. Electrons won't participate. हाँ beta, you can ask your doubts. Post the doubt. Why sodium is 11? No beta, I mean, I told you, galaxy, that I mean, God has created these things, है ना? So sodium contains actually 11 protons and 23 is the mass number. That means sodium will contain 11 protons and 12 neutrons. So that is what the God has given us. Our job is that not to ask God why you have created this way. Why don't you put, I mean, this thing has 25 or this thing has 14 kind of thing. No, that we cannot ask, but we can definitely know one thing. If God has created this thing, what will be the effect of this thing? Yes, no? If you take 15 gram of oxygen, can't we? No, you can do, I mean, no, that what I'm saying, but it will not be 1 mole. It will not be 1 mole, beta. Okay? It will not be 1 mole. See, I'll tell you what I'm saying. If I say, let's say H2 plus S giving you H2S. This equation, beta, is written in terms of mole. The people who are asking now why we cannot take this and this, it actually means 1 mole of hydrogen will react with 1 mole of sulfur to give you 1 mole of H2S. Yes or no, beta? Are you getting it or not? Brahmini, atomic weights you can easily calculate. Easily calculate. Yes or no? How can we find the neutrons? I'll teach you. Okay, I'll teach you. How can you find neutrons? See, beta, let's say we are having 23 sodium and this is 11. This 11 is basically what? Z. Z is called number of protons. How many? 11. Now this thing is called A. A is N plus P. Neutrons plus protons. Yes or no? So now the protons are 11. Neutrons will be how much? 23 is equal to neutrons plus protons. Protons are 11. So 23 equal to neutrons plus 11. N will be 12. N will be 12. Yes or no? How you can convert gram into AMU also? Beta Brahmini, atomic weights, find out the mass number. Find out the mass number and you will get approximately the atomic weight also. Yes or no? Okay, if atomic mass is not given, if atomic mass is not given, you will be asked to find atomic weights. They will give you some data, like say if I have got X plus Y is given as say Z, they have given you X, they have given you Z, you can easily find out Y, yes or no? So they will give you something to find it out. It's not a good deal. Atomic weight, find out the number of this A value. Now beta, see that carbon is like say 12 and 16. So and 6. Carbon is 12 and 6. So the weight of one atom will be 12 AMU. And if you take 1 mole, it will become 12 gram. It will become 12 gram. Yes or no? Ha beta, ask Samir, ask your doubts. Ha, Vardhan, you can convert gram into AMU. You have to divide by that. No, it's not necessary to learn all the atomic weights. There is no need for that. In the exam, they will give you. You need to learn till calcium only, which you will learn automatically while doing the inorganic chemistry. Don't worry at all. You need not worry right now what kind of question they will be asking. This is simply the second class. Understand the concepts over here. You people are believing that is the end of the chemistry. Today, the chemistry syllabus will be over. No, it's not going to be like that. Understand simple things. Which kind of questions, where to find will come slowly and slowly. First, feel the subject. Okay, read me. I cannot explain yesterday's class. I didn't taught anything, was just briefing the people that what kind of questions you should be thinking about. Okay. Only electrons will participate. In chemical reactions, only electrons will be participating. Sir, call names and ask questions. I mean, no, it's not like that. Not today. Let me finish few things. I mean, okay. So, chalo, we'll be doing a question answer session. Okay. Chalo, come over here. You guys answer all that stuff. Chalo, come on. Look up over here. So suppose if I give you an element is there and it is like say 15 and like say 7. Who will tell me what is the mass number? What is the mass number? Come on. What is the mass number? 15. Very good. What is the atomic number? What is the atomic number? 7. Very good. Who will tell me what is the atomic weight? What is the atomic weight? Come on. It will be 15 AMU in terms of micro world. In terms of micro world. And what will be the weight, atomic weight in macro world? 15 gram. Wonderful. बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो. Very good. No problem whatsoever there. Who will tell me in this how many number of neutrons are there? How many number of neutrons? Come on, everyone. 8. How you got it? 15 minus 7. That will be 8. This is proton. This is proton plus neutron. Everyone getting it? Supremely good. The class is superb. The class is superb. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, beta. No doubt about it. Okay? Getting it? So things are clear? Regarding what kind of questions will be coming, where in NCERT, this and that will come slowly. You just learn basic things first. Just learn. How's the Josh? Yeah, hi sir. Good one, very good. I mean, so keep on learning. Good evening, sir. This is class 2. Will you say offline classes? No. Here, what is happening, beta? Here, basically, the people are joining at different time. So commanding them is becoming a bit difficult right now as such. Moreover, they are like, say, transiting from 10th to 11th. So they do not know how to handle the class right now. They will take some time. But in the offline classes, these guys are asking so many questions. In the offline class, no one asks. They keep on sitting like this only. This only, nothing. They don't do anything. I mean, so there is no problem in the physical classes as such. In the online class, they know that I cannot catch them. I mean, yes or no? But in offline classes, everything is in front of me. So they cannot do that stuff at all. No one asks. In the past 5-7 years, I mean, no one has asked me questions over here. So it's me who is going to explain all those stuff over there. They will ask me the doubts in the doubt classes in the evening. I'll be teaching that also. That all will be coming. Don't worry about NCERT, which book we should be doing. That we will handle, bache, okay? The concept of gift program is that that you understand that what we are all set to about. The basics of the chemistry over here, little kuncham kind of thing. So you will learn that slowly. Don't worry at all. Please give homework. It's not required. I mean, you take it easy. When I'll give the homework, it will become too burdensome. I'll give that, but later on. Okay, bacho, I'll take your leave now. I'll catch you tomorrow with some good questions. You just do this kind of homework. Okay, all the best. God bless you all. Bye bacho. Bye.